You. And Senator Lindsey Graham was in that classified Iraq briefing. He joins us. Nice to see you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, I know it's classified, so we can't hear all of it,
Sure.
but we can hear some of it. Were you satisfied?
I thought it was a good briefing, and my takeaways were that the ISIS is mounting an attempt to attack us abroad and at home, American interests.
Americans.
Yes. I mean, it's pretty clear that their agenda includes more than Iraq. They're going to go into Jordan unless someone stops them, and that's the last moderate voice in the Mideast. But the takeaway was that this group is very much interested in hitting America.
Well, why are we just learning that now?
Well,
I mean, if I take it that they didn't just decide last week to hit America,
well,
that would be their plan.
Director Clapper, the head of national intelligence, told us about 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, that they represent a threat to the homeland. Thousands of Europeans and some Americans have gone to Syria. This all started in Syria. So my belief is if we hit them in Syria, where they're exposed, that airstrikes could really do damage to the leadership of this group in Syria. It might change the outcome in Iraq. And here's what I got from Iraq. There's a glimmer of hope that the Sunnis and the Kurds and the Shias feel threatened enough to form a new government that we could rally around, a government of the center. I think that has to happen before anything really changes in Iraq.
All right, Mike just reported that the president's hesitation is creating problems.
I think his hesitation to not strike ISIS months ago, maybe even 30 days ago, was a mistake because they've gotten so much stronger. But now thinking this thing through, if you drop a bomb in Iraq and you don't have diplomacy, a political solution, the bomb will do no good. If you don't show some resolve, people won't step up to form a new government. So it's chicken and egg. I really do believe that our focus inside of Iraq should be getting a new government formed that we can all rally around, including the Iraqi people, then to help with airstrikes.
Right. Well, yeah, Mike also said, Senator McCain says we should move right now with airstrikes. Here's the problem is that, from what I understand, talking to military experts, is that you need intelligence on the ground to show where to hit.
See, that's the point. I think these troops going in on the ground will give us better targeting. But we know...
Are you talking about these 300?
Yes. The purpose is to find good information, not drop bombs randomly, know what you're trying to do. You don't want to blunder into this. We have made mistakes, but we are where we are. But in Syria, it's a different deal. We pretty well know where these training camps are at. We could deliver a really strong blow to ISIS in Syria, which I think would help us in Iraq, give us some momentum.
But that may handle it in Syria, which is one problem. But if you've got ISIS already in Iraq and march, and it buys you time
because their supplies are coming from Syria.
All right. What American people are very war weary.
I hope they're not too worried to defend ourselves.
Right. What do we get out of this? If we do the airstrikes, what do you get? What do I get? What does what do the rest of the American people get?
You can stop another 9/11. If you don't do anything, another 9/11 in larger proportions.
How do you convince the American people of that? Because that's. Of course, you say 9/11, we all get terrified. But give me more proof.
Do you believe that the people who are shooting folks in the head, killing children in front of their parents, beheading people by the hundreds, if not thousands, would not attack us if they could?
I suspect. I don't have much.
Do you believe that the only reason?
I suspect they would, but they're very busy over there doing the dirty work over there.
The stronger they get over there, the weaker we are here. So now's the time to blunt their strength. If they have a safe haven in Syria and Iraq, they will use that safe haven to attack America. There is some hope to turn Iraq around. But Jordan is next. So
you don't think they don't just build an Islamic State, that they want to go on? If they've had all their great success in Iraq, let's say they built an Islamic State, there's Sharia law, that you think they want to come beyond and they want to come here to get us?
They believe that the biggest impediment to building that Islamic State is American presence in the Mideast. They're trying to drive us out. They're trying to destroy Israel, kill every Christian in the Mideast or drive them out, make every Muslim bend to their will, and they see us as an impediment to that. They're telling us they're going to hit us.
One quick question. Is that what you got out of the briefing tonight?
I got out of the briefing tonight that the stronger they get in Iraq, the more likely we are to get hit, and there's a chance to turn it around. We better act quickly. And one thing I got out of the briefing, if we don't help the King of Jordan, who's the last moderate voice in the Mideast, God help us all.